straw?
Because I need a straw. Because if it hits my teeth, it hurts.
Oh yeah, because you've had bad teeth. I'm supposed to be getting wisdom teeth extracted. Do you know what? They have the cheek of saying to me, "Do you want to be sedated?"
Yes.
Who in their right goddamn mind would want to go through a double wisdom tooth extraction in their normal state of mind?
I wish you lot could see Jordan's mouth moving because it's so...
I'm sorry, but I want to see Area 52 whilst getting my teeth extracted under sedation.
Exactly.
Why would I want to be in a sober state of mind?
I even remember being in school, my back teeth got taken out, and when I woke up, I was buzzing.
Did you see that guy who had his teeth, he was under sedation and he started like speaking another language or something?
What?
It was hilarious. I received a message in my DMs. I'm getting comfy for this. And it was like a dissertation that you would send if you was in your final year at uni on how they would, to put it blunt, 50 Shades of Grey me in their spare time, whilst sending them 2 pictures of their phallic symbol before then ending the dissertation.
What that is, it's a penis.
Right. Before then ending the dissertation, basically a novel, a novelle, by saying, I'm sorry if that was a bit too much.
Oh, really? Really?
Oh, so after telling me how you want to do me, you then want to tell me, I'm sorry if that was a bit too much. I just thought that this would be the greatest approach. What was you thinking? Did you wake up one day on the left side of the bed thinking, do you know what, let me send George a dissertation on how I'm going to dick her down, because that's going to get her. She's going to open that and go,
yeah, mate, come on in.
Have it. Have me into next Christmas. I'm fucking down. Because that is a form of abuse. That abused my eyes. I didn't read the whole thing, but if I did, that would be an abuse of my mental state. Like, I don't understand what some individuals think of, men and women, when they send a picture of their purse or a picture of their peen into someone's DMs, thinking that it's okay. Does anyone ever reply back to that shit?
You know what's going to happen one day? You're going to do that. It's going to go into your main story, and you're not even going to know. And there it will be, your vagina.
It happened to somebody that I once knew.
Your penis.
She accidentally put it on her story, and then she pretended that she got hacked into. It's hilarious.
I think it's a form of assault. Maybe I'm too drastic, but what would you do in real life if you saw me? Would you pull down your pants and tell me this is what you want to do to me?
But this is the thing. If it was in a real life, and someone done that to you on a train, it would be classified as assault.
Yeah.
So you've assaulted me via DMs.
Yeah. It happens far too often to too many people. Like, it's sick.
Especially really on Snapchat. It's like, have some fucking decorum.
Yeah.
Do you think that your phone is more in control of you than you are of your phone?
At times, I could come in from work, go to the toilet, wash my hands, wash my face, brush my teeth, and then go and sit down on my sofa and pick my phone up. And I will be, let's say it's 6:30, I've sat down after doing everything. I look at the time and it's like 8 o'clock and I've just been scrolling or talking on the phone, FaceTiming, scrolling, talking on the phone, all in one bubble. I've done it with you plenty of times. I've just lost track of time, and it's just to end the cycle. And it's like, how and why is this happening? I have literally got shit to do, like so much shit. And then sometimes I'm like, okay, if I switch my phone off for 2 hours, but then if I do, I'm missing things that I should have been, like emails I could have sent, or music that I may have missed that I need to get, setting up a meeting for something. Like, I miss things if I don't have it, which is so annoying. It's so annoying.
So do you feel like you have a healthy relationship with your phone?
I'm trying. We're getting there. I mean, at 10 o'clock, my phone goes into do not disturb mode. So if you call
lockdown
me,
at 10 o'clock?
100%. If you call me and I can't get it because my phone's on do not disturb. whatever issues you have, they're gonna have to wait for the next day. That's a strict rule I have for myself. Obviously, I go over it sometimes if I'm on the phone or whatever, but yeah, 10 p.m. lights out, mate. It's a strict rule I've implied.
What's the first thing that you do when you wake up in the morning?
I say a prayer, and then I go to the toilet, because that morning wee is just
Wait, so you
different.
you do that before you check your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I've made that a habit as well, because before I would pick up my phone and be like, oh, messages. I definitely check the time when I wake up to make sure I'm not running late for anything, and then switch off my alarm if it's going off, but then I go toilet, brush my teeth, wash my face, and I will get back into bed for like 10 minutes.
I feel like I have an unhealthy relationship with my phone.
Yeah.
In the sense of, if I'm seeing someone
Yeah.
and they tell me that they're going to call me back,
Yeah.
I will go to sleep, normally, fine. Like, I've got it in my head that they may not call me back, because obviously us, we get told everything all the time. And it doesn't happen, so to expect the worst. So, all jokes aside, I'll go bed. My body will naturally wake up at 2:30 in the morning going, oh, I've got a phone call. Do I have any damn phone call? No. I look at the phone screen, it's me staring back at myself, and I'm like, oh, it's 2:30 in the morning, and my body has just woken up thinking that I'm getting a phone call from somebody that I'm not.
That used to happen to me.
Like, that is so bad. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
First thing that I do in the morning, I look at my phone. I definitely feel like my phone has got more of a control over me than I have with it. And it was only when I watched The Social Dilemma the other day that I realised just how toxic that whole cycle is.
It's not even that alone. Like, even walking down the street, you have to be careful of people that are on their phone. Because people will be walking, looking. I try my very best not to be on my phone unless I'm changing the song. Or unless I'm on the phone, but it's in my pocket. I try my very best not, and I do this very well, to be on FaceTime, to have the phone to my ear, all of that stuff when I'm walking, because it's a distraction. Especially when people are texting and they're walking down the road. Bro, I've seen people walk into lampposts, bushes, and they just look up like it's nothing. You just walked into a lamppost. And you genuinely become brain dead once you're looking down at the screen. You're gone. And it's I sound like our elders when they say, gosh, that phone's taking over your life. It fucking
Well,
is.
it's a form of control.
It really is, yeah.
Like, they know what strings to pull in order to get you to keep being on your phone. And that's the most toxic part about it. Like, I had a friend of mine, LOL if you're watching this, who said that he was gonna delete social media or like get rid of notifications off of his phone from Monday to Wednesday, and then get it back on Thursday, and then use it for the weekend from then. He lasted until Tuesday.
It's mad.
But it was only because somebody tagged him in a post on the gym, and he was like, oh, let me just repost it, kind of thing.
And then you're stuck.
And then you're back in it. You're back in the cycle. And so it's tough, because we live in such of a world, whereas we can get so much work through social media. So we feel like we need it in order to succeed, or in order to get to where we want to be in life. But in the same time, it's no good for us.
One of my best friends, she deletes apps. She'll just delete them. She'll delete Instagram, she'll delete, what else? Snapchat, she'll delete all of these things to clear her mind, and she will just have WhatsApp. But then you've got us that's sending her posts and stuff. She's like, oh, I can't see that because I don't have it. But it will take you straight to the web though, so you can still see it. It's just a horrible, horrible, controlling cycle. It's like having an abusive boyfriend. You really want to leave, but you can't. Do you know what I mean?
Because you're locked in.
Because you're locked in, and you think, okay, if I leave this, there's so many risks. And it's just, it's horrible.
I've always said that if it wasn't for my job and what I do for a living, I'd be off social media.
Oh my God,
if
100%.
I was I don't know, it's hard, because in every single line of work, to a degree, you could benefit from social media. Estate agents benefit from social media. Accountants, not necessarily, but they put their work out there. You can get more work.
And especially because of so many people being in media jobs now, they do need people to manage their money for them.
Of course. Like there's, you know, fish and chip shops. You don't need to, but it helps. Do you know what I mean? Work with influencers. Get the influencers eating your cod and chips with a little bit of salt and pepper, and then you've opened up a whole new market of people that never used to eat cod and chips and a battered sausage. And it's just, it's tough because it's so toxic what social media does for everybody, but we need it in order to feel like we have, like, in order to feel like we can succeed. Because who in our generation right now within the past 3 years has succeeded being off of social media? A handful.
Yeah.
Actors, potentially.
And so many actors don't have social media.
So many.
Or if they do, it's extremely private and they have 12 followers.
Yeah. The second that I need to get where I need to get in my life,
It's gone.
it's gone.
See ya. It's gone. I say this to everyone. I wish I didn't have to pick up my phone.
Yeah.
The amount of times that I did.
Gosh, to live a life
Oh my
without
God.
having to...
Imagine if we still had like Nokia 3310s. Oh. Just
In it, playing Snake. Or when you used to make monophonic ringtones.
Yeah.
Of, baby, you know that I missed you. I just want a 3-3. 4, 6, 9, 8, 7, 7.
Right?
Like, legit, that was a time in our life. Sorry for the young ones watching this. You'll have no idea what we're talking about. 5-day pass. Haha, got you again. Time in our life.
That shit.
Yeah.
If you had a boo and you had 5-day pass, you were living. Oh my God.
If I could do that click noise, I would do it.
You were living.
But yeah, it's nuts. It is really nuts.
Yeah.
But I feel like if I get to where I want to be, I'm not going to be in it because it's the control element. It's the feeling.
It's not if, it's when.
When I get to
the top.
When I get to where I want to be in life.
Yeah.
Insta, you're gone.
See ya. I don't even think I'll have it for just close friends. I just won't have it at all. Because even when you're not doing anything, like you can even have a close friend story and people will still chatting shit on you. I always want to see the best in people. So I wouldn't think yada yada's going to do me wrong. Do you know what I mean?
No, not necessarily setting sights on someone doing me wrong.
No, in general, people doing me wrong. I just don't think that way. Do you know what I mean? And if it does happen, then I just have to take it with a pinch of salt and say, well, your time's going to come, hun. Do you know what I mean? But I trust people, and I don't use the term, I can't trust anybody, or I don't trust anybody, just because I put my trust into people all the time. Even going shopping, like going to Tesco, going to Sainsbury's, I put my trust in the person behind the counter to give me my money back. Do you know what I mean? Things like that. You have to trust people in whatever you do. To obviously a certain extent. Yeah. George isn't sold.
I'm just like
all.
whatever. I given the amount of times that I've been shot in my arsehole by people in given circumstances, whether it be friendships, whether it be providing too much, caring too much, or whatever, I'm always very surprised and shocked as to how I'm still able and willing to do the same again for another person. However, nothing surprises me.
Yeah.
People are human. They can fuck up at any time. So whatever, innit? Move on. Next situation. Pack up and go. That's my mentality. Because I feel like you've always got to be on a constant cycle with these things. Same with social media. You've just got to be on a constant cycle. You've got to constantly be moving, because if you're not constantly moving with situations, it will eat you up. 100%. I don't know how much this has to do with our topic of social media controlling you, but you know, it's a side topic.
We do
like to.
Yeah.